These 20 banks made a combined profit of over $500 billion in a single year. This is every institution on the list. Number 20, UBS, $7.3 billion, Switzerland. UBS is the world's largest private wealth manager, the bank that the ultra-rich use to store, protect, and grow their money. When your clients are billionaires and sovereign funds, you don't need millions of customers. You need the right ones. That exclusive model generates $7.3 billion a year. Number 19, Crédit Agricole, $8.2 billion, France. France's largest bank by assets serves over 50 million customers across retail banking, insurance, and asset management. Its strength isn't one big bet, it's complete coverage. Everyday banking, corporate loans, life insurance, investment funds. When you offer every financial service a person needs from birth to retirement, the profits compound quietly. Number 18, Bank of Communications, China. China's fifth largest state-owned bank serves millions of individuals and businesses across the country. Its model is straightforward. Collect deposits from a massive customer base and lend that money to corporations and infrastructure projects. In a country growing at China's pace, that model prints money consistently. Number 17, UniCredit, Italy. Italy's largest bank operates across 13 European countries, with major presence in Germany, Austria, and Eastern Europe. It profits from corporate lending, retail banking, and investment services across some of the most economically active regions on the continent. European scale at a level few banks on this list can match. Number 16, BBVA, Spain. BBVA made a decisive bet on two things: emerging markets and digital banking. Today, it generates more revenue in Mexico than in Spain. It serves over 90 million customers globally, mostly through its app. Lower operating costs, faster growth markets, and a young digital customer base. That combination drives its profit. Number 15, HSBC, $11.8 billion, UK. HSBC is the bridge between East and West. Operating in 62 countries, it finances international trade, manages corporate treasury operations, and serves wealthy clients across Asia, Europe, and the Americas. More than half its profit comes from Asia alone. Global reach, built over 150 years, is its core competitive advantage. Number 14, BNP Paribas, $12.8 billion, USD, France, the largest bank in the EU by total assets. BNP Paribas finances corporations, governments, and millions of retail customers across 65 countries. Corporate and investment banking is its biggest engine, advising on deals, managing bonds, and financing major infrastructure projects across Europe and beyond. Number 13, Citigroup, $13.7 billion, USD, United States. Citi is the most globally distributed American bank, operating in over 160 countries. Its strength is in cross-border corporate banking, helping multinationals move money, manage risk, and access capital across markets. While other U.S. banks are domestically focused, Citi profits from the complexity of global commerce. Number 12, Royal Bank of Canada, $14.2 billion, USD, Canada. Canada's largest bank benefits from one of the most stable banking systems in the world. Strict regulation, a concentrated market with few competitors, and a wealthy domestic customer base create ideal conditions for consistent profit. RBC also runs a major wealth management and capital markets business that extends far beyond Canada. Number 11, Banco Santander, $15 billion, USD, Spain. Santander is one of the few truly global retail banks, serving over 160 million customers across Europe, the US, and Latin America. Brazil and Mexico are its most profitable markets. Geographic diversification is its superpower. When one economy struggles, another compensates. That balance makes its earnings remarkably consistent. Number 10, Morgan Stanley, $16.2 billion, United States. Morgan Stanley manages over $7 trillion in client assets. Wealth management, advising individuals and institutions on where to invest their money, is now its largest business. That model generates stable, recurring fee income regardless of market conditions. It also remains one of Wall Street's top investment banks for major deals. Number 9, Goldman Sachs, $16.3 billion, United States. Goldman Sachs is Wall Street's most prestigious institution. It advises on the world's largest mergers, manages major bond issuances, and runs sophisticated trading operations. Its clients are corporations, sovereign wealth funds, and governments. access, and reputation, built over 150 years, allow it to charge fees that most banks simply cannot command. Number 8. Wells Fargo, $20.3 billion, United States. Wells Fargo is one of America's most deeply embedded retail banks, with nearly 70 million customers and over 4,000 branches. It profits primarily from the spread between what it pays depositors and what it charges borrowers. Consumer loans, mortgages, and credit cards at American scale generate over $20 billion a year. Number 7. Bank of China, $23.8 billion, China. Bank of China is the most internationally active of China's state-owned banks, with branches in over 60 countries. It finances international trade, handles foreign currency exchange, and manages cross-border transactions for Chinese businesses operating globally. As China's role in world trade has grown, so has Bank of China's profit. Number 6. China's Merchants Bank, $26.4 billion, China. China's best-performing private commercial bank built its advantage on high-quality retail customers and disciplined lending. While state banks chase volume, CMB focused on wealthy individuals, premium credit cards, and low-risk corporate clients. Better customers mean fewer bad loans, and in banking, avoiding losses is just as important as generating revenue. Number 5. Bank of America, $29.2 billion, United States. The second largest bank in the U.S. serves nearly 70 million consumer and small business clients. Its profit engine runs on 3 tracks: everyday retail banking, Merrill Lynch wealth management, and a major investment banking division. Owning a full financial ecosystem, from checking accounts to stock portfolios, keeps customers and revenue locked in. Number 4. Agricultural Bank of China, $32.2 billion, China. Agribank was built to serve China's rural population and still operates more branches than any other bank on earth. Its profit comes from the sheer volume of customers, hundreds of millions of individuals and small businesses across every province in China. Coverage at that scale, backed by the state, is unmatched. Number 3. China Construction Bank, $37.5 billion, China. CCB finances the infrastructure that builds modern China: roads, bridges, railways, real estate, and urban development. With $4 trillion in total assets and deep relationships with the country's largest construction and real estate companies, it sits at the center of China's physical growth. Infrastructure spending at a national scale made this bank. Number 2. ICBC, $39.5 billion, China. The largest bank in the world by total assets, ICBC serves over 700 million individual customers, nearly twice the population of the United States. It dominates Chinese retail banking, corporate lending, and government financing. When you are the primary bank of the world's most populous country, the numbers are simply in a different category. Number 1. JP Morgan Chase, $57 billion, United States. It is the largest U.S. bank by assets, the world's top investment bank, and the primary dealer in U.S. Treasury securities. Consumer banking, corporate finance, asset management, trading, it leads in every major category simultaneously. That breadth at American scale is why no bank in the Western world comes close. $500 billion in combined annual profit. 4 Chinese state banks, 5 American institutions. The geography of banking profit is a map of where economic power actually lives, and right now, that map shows the East is winning.